The weather turned cloudy on Harlan and Leslie's last night on the island, but they hiked out to a clearing just the same, hoping to get a look at the stars. During their flight back to civilization the next day, they were each struck by how primitive their mode of travel was, although neither of them mentioned it. When they arrived in the city that afternoon, they found most shops were closed for a holiday. They wandered through the center of town anyway, and that's when Harlan had a singular insight that combined certain trends in women's fashion with certain deficiencies in his country's criminal justice system. That evening, they went to see Harlan's friend Diane, who moved into the long-abandoned boiler room on the roof of a decrepit high-rise. They had drinks and looked out over the electric storms below. Later, as a light luminescent rain started to fall, they went inside and talked well into the night. Diane told them of her long-ago life on the streets when she'd spent her days sleeping on trains, and she claimed this was how she had acquired her innate sense of direction whenever she now used the city's intricate rail system. Leslie talked about growing up in an Exxon encampment in Alaska, where they used to hike out into the fading wilderness this time of year to welcome the first scouts among the remaining birds arriving for summer. They awoke in the morning to find the roof packed with people who had come to watch the sunrise on the day after the spring holiday. Then Harlan told Leslie and Diane about the face that had been haunting his dreams for several years, and he wondered aloud whether this man was waiting for him somewhere in the city below, or whether he had even been born yet. "Is that true?" Leslie asked. "No," he said. "True stories always struck him as rather ridiculous."